this is to sum it up. Older doesn't mean wise. I was gonna do part two a few days ago, but I got upset and depressed about something, and I just didn't do it. So I keep it authentic. So when it means older doesn't, when you come to authentic for yourself, older doesn't necessarily mean you are wiser. Let's be real. I've met the most immature 50-year-olds and the most mature 18, 20-year-olds. I'm adopted, so I'm around kids of all ages. Like, I literally have a 5-year-old niece, and my oldest sister is like 34, 39. So we have a bunch of ranges in there. But I met the most mature, most 18-year-olds, and age is a factor in some things, but it doesn't mean it's a factor in anything. Some people had to grow up twice as fast and have experienced things in their early teens, 20s, than some people had in their 50s. But then you hear people saying, "Oh, you don't have a life experience, but life because you don't have life experience to be handling certain situations. Like, I have more life experience than you do." Just because those people are older than you doesn't mean they're wiser. Because some people are doing the same things and getting the same results. They're depressed all the time. They're going out and partying. You want to go party. Like, you're not wrong living life the way you want it if that's how you want to do it. But if you keep doing the same things, you're not, and you're getting the same result, something needs to change. Some people who are older, they even will say, like, "I'm an old dog, you won't change me, I'm not going to change." Because they know something may be wrong, but they just don't want to put in the work. So when you come up with that version yourself, it's something in your heart. It's not connected to your brain. So it takes a lot of rewiring to realize I'm not connected to myself. I'm pleasing people who I shouldn't be pleasing. I'm acting a certain way that I wouldn't be acting around normal people. Normal people, I don't feel comfortable in certain situations. I'm all for get comfortable and comfortable, but your body knows that when you're around something that's not good for you, with your friends or families, and then you end up shutting off, you just shouldn't be around that type of environment. Let's be honest, people. Many times my body has told me that these people were not for me. Like, looking back now, it was plenty of times. Like, sometimes in situations, I would be quiet. I would shut off. I would just be scared to say the wrong thing, which wouldn't be me, myself. And then when I would leave it out of the scenario, it would be so much better. Being people extra authentic, she liked me for me, not like what I give you, not like I'm just a funny person. Keep in mind, I joke all the time. I'm always joking. People don't take me seriously, but that's also because I know how to have fun in aspects of life in a world that may throw a lot of targets and a lot of battles on you, a lot of challenges, and you need to have that. You need to have those times where you can laugh at a bunch of things, but also those times where you can be serious. And I don't think people realize I can be a serious, chill person. Like, if we want to have a conversation, let's sit down and have it face to face, and we'll talk. But then sometimes people will be like, "Oh, you're being so sensitive," or whatever. You're being hyperfixated. They don't see the way the person you are trying to becoming, the person you are, your authentic self is. You see a person back in the past. That's easier to control, easier to manipulate, easier that they're used to. Because for some people, it's hard to see people that they realize they have grown, they have changed, and oh my lord, Babel holding this up here is whatever. Oh, we got chinning. Well, whatever. I'm an old chin. It's fine. It's good. They don't see the people that. They don't see your glow. They don't see your light. Like, person you've worked so hard to be. Some older people don't really acknowledge their growth. Some people are just jealous that personally that you are on this personal journey, that you've decided to work on things that a lot of people don't want to do. A lot of people think sticking your head in the sand is normal. I used to think that love personally was I had to fight for it. I had to prove to you my value. So I'd chase after people that very well know anything to do with me. If they did, I would just be cookie jarred, or breadcrumbs. So they pick me up so I get something and they put me back down. I used to think that love is keeping the peace, not saying anything, doing everything for somebody and letting them treat you crap, because that's what I kind of grown up kind of seeing. I don't think I've seen a healthy relationship sometimes in my environment that I've been. I've learned certain different behaviors, because everybody's certain behaviors along the way. You learn that everyone's on their own journey, everyone's on their own path, everyone has trauma that they're still dealing with. They may not even know what to do with it. They may not even realize it's there. So you give them grace, but if you're on your own healing journey, and you're gaining wisdom in a certain aspect, you're seeing generational traumas in your family and your friends, and you realize, oh, I don't want to be like that. I want something better. It's okay to want something better for yourself, but some people aren't at that stage or don't want to have that stage, because working on yourself is a hard process. It does take a lot of self-awareness, self-reflection. It does make you go back in those dark moments in time where you felt like you weren't good. If those dark moments in time where you felt like you've had regrets, and you've made mistakes, and that is a lot to come out of. That is a lot of pain you have to go through and realize, oh, because if you think about it, personally, when I worked on myself, because I'm still doing it, I realized something wasn't right. I wanted something better for myself. I wanted to grow. I wanted to be different. And then when I've noticed that people do like to try to hold you back and try to make sure you stay like, oh, you're acting different, you're acting funny. It's like, no, I know who I am more as a person now. I know like what I will and what I tolerate. Like, if you disrespect me, I don't have to be that bad. If you respect me, belittle me, don't be surprised I'm not calling you at all. I'll let you know, like, hey, this just bothers me. And some people don't understand. They're like, oh, I'm sorry you feel that way, which is like a half butt apology. Like, for me personally, I don't accept I'm sorry you feel that way. Like, your feelings are valid in any situation, but it's also the way you communicate it. But if you're telling someone something that actually hurts you and they don't care, you're saying I'm sorry you feel that way, and they actually don't care. They don't really care what you have to say. Move on. It's a wrap right there. I've actually cut off people for saying that and doing those type of situations. I'm like, this is what you're doing. You constantly keep doing it. What's the issue? Like, why are you belittling? Why are you putting me down, making me look bad in front of people? Like, what's the competition between guys or whatever? Like, I'm not compete at all. Like, what's the problem? And some people don't realize, either they don't realize it, if they do, they don't really care. Which is why I got to distance yourself from people. And some people, they don't even realize that some, like, bad company corrupts good morals. It does. And some people have realized this, had to realize this 50, 60 years down the line. I heard, like, one of my friends literally said, like, my friends are older people, they even said, like, they had to cut off their friend of 40 years because all they did was turn people against, like, made her feel upset all the time. Like, it was a long friendship, and she really valued it, but also, like, it wasn't the most healthy friendship. She's one where people are getting mad all the time. She had to cut the friendship with things. Keep on, like, thinking about it. Like, when you're working on yourself, you realize about, like, your time is valuable. You realize wisdom is better. Like, think about it, you can learn something from someone in any age, no matter what. But as you get older, you do gain more wisdom. But it doesn't matter what age you gain it as long as you keep trying to grow yourself, become more authentic yourself. You learn that your time is valuable, who you're around is valuable, and then you learn what you want in life. You want to put yourself first, because a lot of people don't know how to do that. Like, I've met plenty of people who are older, way older than me, saying they've had a hard time putting themselves for others, and they're learning the lessons now, like 30, 40, 50, late 20s, 60. Like, they have such a hard time doing that, and it's causing destruction there. Frankly, for me, I'd rather work on myself now and have things be hard now and then easy later, that you know as you are as a person. So remember, guys, just because you're older doesn't necessarily mean you're wiser sometimes when it comes to people, because also how the way you treat people and how it can affect others. You gotta know, become more to yourself, get that self-awareness, get that self-compassion for yourself, and realize, hey, you want something different for yourself, which is fine. You want something different for yourself. You want to be treated differently. You got to keep doing trial and error, you know? Sometimes it takes trial and error of certain things you're doing. You realize, oh, maybe this practice will work, second will work. It's more about self-awareness. It's more about loving yourself, showing yourself compassion. It's more about actually putting yourself first, and that is hard. But when you do that, you gain more wisdom. And you can keep gaining wisdom at any age. But if you keep doing the same thing again, keep doing the same thing, wondering why you're not getting anywhere, that means something's up. And sometimes, like, your elders don't know it all. Sometimes your elders have never been there, have never actually worked themselves, so they don't know it. One person that can figure it out is you. My mentors love you. If you like, comment, you can like, comment, subscribe. You know, if you hate life coaching sessions, go to the Unfiltered Life Coach, the Unfiltered Life Coaching with me, Willie Belson, one-on-one life coaching sessions. Have a good day. Bye-bye.